Hello and welcome to I Am Geek episode 314. I'm your host Ryan, joined by my good pal Katrin.
Heyo.
And not Chris. He's not here.
Not right now. It's not like he's gone. We didn't kick him out or anything yet.
Yeah, he's not around though.
I mean, yeah, he's not in your house or anything, right?
No. If I look up, no, he's not there.
He's not at my house either.
Oh well. He said he had other stuff to do.
Busy.
Busy.
Lots of things going on. Whatever. Don't we all?
Yep. But we're here.
That's right.
Faithfully.
Faithfully.
Every time.
That's all we got.
So we may have a shorter show because you know how much Chris likes to talk and he usually takes up all the time.
Fills all the dead space, yeah.
Yep. But Comicpalooza is like in
next weekend.
Crazy.
If you're listening to this on the 13th,
it's June 20th through the 22nd.
Man.
And the funny thing is I'll be there and Chris will be there, but Katrin won't be there.
Womp womp.
He was like, there's too many good guests and too much cool stuff going on.
Don't want to go.
So I don't want to go.
Yep. That's exactly how it went.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on this year.
It is a ton of cool stuff.
Which I'm bummed that we're not staying down there.
Yeah.
Because we usually have a hotel room, but we're like, I'd save money.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got to thinking, are we really going to save money?
And
we'll have to pay for parking, drive down there.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, they're even having a haunted house this year.
I know. That's pretty cool. It's the 13th floor haunted house in room 351 or something like that.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I mean, they can do it. These panel rooms are pretty big, so you can do some crazy stuff. So
I thought they needed something like that for a while.
Yeah.
I've been to some I went to a podcast convention one time and they had like an escape room in the middle of it.
I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
That's cool. So it's cool they're doing something like that. I don't know if it's
good
going on the whole weekend or
I think, well, it's listed as certain times, so it may be just for a couple hours at a time. They'll probably try it out and see how it goes if it gets a lot of traction.
Yeah.
Because some of the panels don't get a lot of traction, you know.
Yeah.
But
and that will name those.
We wouldn't know, but I bet it will, because that'll be a cool thing. They've always had a presence from some of the local haunted house folks, you know, that do some different things, you know, that they'll have people that walk around in costume through the floor, the main floor, and they're really good costumes, and so I'm assuming it's some of those folks that will be putting on the show or the haunted house, so that'll be good.
The show is it? Show. I didn't look. Is it an extra charge, or is it?
I don't believe so. It doesn't seem to be. It just seems to be part of the ticket to get in. So it's advertising for that company. I'm sure it's part of it. But
yeah, cool.
So
I'm excited. I hope to do it.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm curious though how they're gonna. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm tired. How they're gonna do it with because like you said, people come in costume, people cosplay.
Yeah,
and most of the time for stuff like that, they're like, you know, if you're going through it, you can't have a mask on. You can't. We need to tell that you're not part of the haunted house. So I wonder how they're gonna do that. Like if you're in full costume, can you not get through? Or
I mean, some of the people that if they're in full costume, they probably won't want to go through because they don't want people messing with them. You know, they may go change or something. But it's actually it's in room 320, and it's from 2:30 to 10 p.m. at night. So they've got that thing going all day. And it doesn't appear to have any price with it. So that's something to definitely
every day
check out. Let's see. I don't know. It for sure says on Friday 2 to 10:30. I'd have to look. Let's see. Haunted. Yep, it is also on Saturday, but I bet you it's not on Sunday, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Haunted.
Probably not.
It is on Sunday as well, 10:30 to 5 p.m. So
wow.
They got that thing set up for all weekend. So you got multiple chances to check it out.
There we go. It's just a big room with one dude sitting in it.
Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me.
I'll be here all weekend.
Come back. Might be a different scare. Might be somebody else.
But yeah, they're having like all kinds of cool stuff. There's going to be wrestling there going on.
Yeah. A couple of different wrestling events. One's during the day, and then one is the Dragon title that we saw the last time.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
We dressed up with wrestling masks that were a little tight on our heads, but we did it for a little bit. And it was quite interesting with the matches they had. You know, it was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It's cool. I like it. Yeah. And then they'll have sword fighting.
Yep.
And there's probably some kind of battle bot thing going on, I'm sure.
I hadn't seen it.
Oh no, never mind. There's not. It's joking.
I mean, you know, that one year that they had it, because I don't think they had it last year, but they had some battle bot people there that one year. Yeah. Let's see, bots. Oh, nothing with bots.
Yeah, they're probably
story.
I was looking at something else.
but the name of the sword fighting is like something battle. I can't think of what it is, but but it's pretty cool because you can learn how to do it. Well, no, that one's not you learn. You watch people do it. They dress up in full armor and hit the crap out of each other, and it's a lot of fun. I'm looking into a group here that does that here in Memphis, and it seems like it's pretty small and they're just getting started. But I think that would be something my son would be interested in doing, and it looked like you can just go and like be part of it. So that's pretty cool.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
they hit hard at those things.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, that's why they wear armor. I mean, we had somebody on a long time ago with the lightsaber battles. Do you remember that? I forget the guy's name, but he came in and showed us, you know, what all they did, and those guys wear full pads, and
they battle it out.
My son and I were playing around with our sabers that we have, and we'd hit our fingers, and that was the worst. You know, like you have to wear these like crazy gloves to protect your fingers with that. You know, these are just plastic swords.
Speaking of lightsabers, the guests this year, they have the main guest,
the headliner,
the ultimate Sith,
Darth Maul.
No.
Anakin
Skywalker / Darth Vader. Hayden Christensen is going to be there.
What?
He's going to be there all weekend, but it looks like his panel's on Friday, which is funny because I don't think Chris gets here till Saturday.
Oh no, he's going to miss it. That is a weird time because that's not typically when there's a lot of people, right?
Yeah. Unless they're just trying to drive people to Fridays.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot that goes on in the evenings now, and they've got a lot going on, and I'm sure, you know, all the vendors on the floor would love to have more people there on a Friday so that they're not just setting up and sitting there. But so yeah, they're really trying to make it a whole weekend experience. It seems like Saturday's the main event, and then Sunday is pretty dead, and Friday wasn't too bad, I guess, but it's hard when people have to work and try to get there, you know. But it is a somewhat of a holiday weekend with a lot of people are off for Juneteenth on that Thursday, and they may take off the Friday, so maybe there'll be more people. You never know, but I think that'll definitely drive people there on Friday.
There'll be one less though, and you won't.
That's right. I won't be there
unless you're making a surprise appearance. So we don't.
I'm not. I wish I was. We're actually going to Arkansas that weekend for my son's birthday, so I can't go either way.
Oh well.
But next year,
but he's not the only. Okay, good. He's not the only Star Wars person that's going to be there. Tamara Morrison is going to be there from the Book of Boba Fett.
Wow.
Mandalorian, Star Wars Episode 2, Star Wars Episode 3, Aquaman, and of course your favorite Dora and the Lost City.
It is a really good movie. So I won't deny that.
Oh, I forgot he was in Moana.
He's in a lot of things.
He's in a lot of stuff. He's going to be there.
Yeah.
And then I think there's another Star Wars person.
So yeah,
a few Star Wars people.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk, what you could say is a Star Wars person.
Alan Tudyk's going to be there.
He's in almost everything.
Ming-Na Wen is going to be there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
from the Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian. Yeah, that's a good lineup. That's
It
not
is.
even all of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
And not just Alan Tudyk, but the whole a large amount of the cast of Resident Alien. So
which
I
I
saw
watched that show.
Yeah.
But then I stopped watching it.
We did too. Because we finished the first 2 seasons, and then there was this huge gap, I feel like, between 2 and 3 maybe.
Yeah.
I just never went back to watch it, but I loved it.
Yeah. Cheech and Chong's gonna be there.
Cheech and Chong? Yeah.
Who else? Adam Savage, that's a cool one.
Adam Savage is a cool one. He's got a panel that he's doing about the Mythbusters show, it seems like, and that could be pretty good. That's I think it's on Saturday, isn't it? Isn't that what we decided?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. And there's gonna be so many people there this year. So make sure you go to Comicpalooza.com especially if you're going to be in the Houston area. So plan out your trip. There's going to be some wrestlers there. The Godfather's going to be there. Tori Wilson, Victoria. Yeah. So then there's going to be a big floor with vendors, all kinds of stuff.
lots of vendors. There's all kinds of things going on after hours, during the day, all through till midnight. I think most of the nights, or Friday and Saturday night, of course.
Another reason why I'm like, I wish we were staying down.
I know. Retro video games. They usually have a section set up with. I guess the first year we went, there were some stand-up arcade games that you could play.
Yeah.
But now they've got a big room where they used to have the competitive looking setup, and I guess they do some competitive still, but you can go in and play different consoles and play with somebody else. And there's also competitions, like there's a Smash Brothers and I think maybe a Mario Kart competition as well, which is pretty cool. Friday night there's a throwback to the Millennium dance party, so if you're into it says dust off your cargo pants, bring out your best Y2K graphic tee, and get ready for a throwback to the Millennium night. Late 90s and early O's with some of your favorite nostalgic tunes.
Well,
I
guess I need to break some stuff out. I still wear cargo shorts.
I do too. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know why people give them such hate, but you can carry stuff.
My wife gives me hate, and then when we're somewhere,
you hold my phone?
She hands me something, and she goes, "Yeah, can you put this in your pocket?" And I'm like, "Oh, now you want
exactly
to use my cargo shorts."
There's also a Comicpalooza celebrity karaoke that Ming Chen's going to.
Yeah, they did that last year.
Did they do it? Okay.
We walked in there. Remember? We walked in and we were like, "Oh."
Yeah. I guess we missed some of the people. Yeah, I was going to say we may have missed some of the celebrities.
It wasn't. I think the celebrity is
just Ming Chen.
Is Ming Chen, and then the singers are just random people.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
It's the 10th annual celebrity karaoke, which apparently we've missed it.
Yeah,
every single time.
Always just in the corner.
Nerdcore. There's Nerdcore looks like a some sort of musical group.
Yes, I think it's a band
or something. That's interesting. And of course, one of the favorite events of the whole weekend is the cosplay contest.
I thought about entering that this year.
Yeah,
but I didn't.
Oh. You have to know now. Do you have to enter now?
I think so. Yeah. But then I started reading some of the rules, and I'm like, well. Like I could probably enter under the first timers or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I was like, how long does it take? Like, would I just have to be there the whole time?
It'd be a long night, probably.
Because I guess there's money. You win money.
Assuming so.
Yeah.
Credits you can spend on the.
No, it's fine. I could have. I thought about I could do my Death Eater.
Yeah.
Oh
well. But yeah, you're probably right. It'd probably take a lot of time, and I think it's on Saturday, so you probably be during the iamGEEK panel
at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
Woohoo! We're gonna be. I'm gonna be interviewing a animator, one of the lead animators.
Wow!
On X-Men First Class, the movie. He did a bunch of movies. He's moved on from movies. He's in video games now, but we're just going to focus on that. It's Chris. It's Chris. We're going to talk about he's going to talk about his time on that, and then we're going to talk about what we think about the X-Men coming into the MCU. So
yeah, that'll be good.
So we'll see.
Yeah, and it's on the main floor, the podcast stage on the vendor floor, which
I'm sure will just be packed.
I mean,
they'll be like, Adrian's not here. Well,
I don't think Comicpalooza even knew that I wasn't coming. So
yeah, I emailed them and said you weren't, but
yeah, maybe you got confused. I don't know.
Maybe they really want you there.
They really do. He did email back and say, "Well, we'll even fly you out if you'll come."
Wait, and you said no?
I'm just kidding. I remember the first year he's like, "You flew down here?" Yeah. It's not just going to Comicpalooza; it's hanging out with you guys.
Yeah,
and
I don't get that this year, so my year's ruined.
I know. I'm sorry. Well, we'll see each other in October.
Hopefully. I'll have to figure that out. I won't have a car, so I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll just walk. I'll get there one of these. Take a minivan.
Good gracious, those things are expensive.
I know.
Speaking of Disney, I guess we can move on from. Do we have a news? No, that's the other show.
That's the other show. I can play that
with the land speeder. Speaking of Disney, there was a closure this week.
Oh,
and people are sad.
Yeah.
Muppetvision 3D is now no more, along with Pizza Rizzo and Mama Melrose, and the building that sat empty there, except for Star Wars, except for May the 4th, where they sold merch out of it.
Yeah.
And then the Christmas shop that's never open.
I guess the fountain, the Miss Piggy fountain, or whatever, statue, whatever.
Gone. It's closed. There was a big event. Well, not really an event. Disney did not host an event. Fans of Muppets just put on their own event and went, and the whole day was packed. They had to open up to extend a queue. It went all the way down the street
Sunset.
there.
Well, not Sunset, but
whatever it is. Yeah,
whatever it is.
Streets of America. Or whatever it's called now. I don't remember what it's called now. But it looked like a fun time. It looked like they had some of the people that worked on it were there.
Yeah. Jim Henson's daughter was there.
Yeah, she was one of the last people to go through it. They were handing out tickets to be in the last show. So like you had to go sign up, and then if you got a ticket, then you had a spot to get into the last show.
Makes sense. Yeah.
But if you didn't get one, then
did you see where there were people dressing up like Monsters Inc. characters?
Yeah, I've seen that guy before. He likes to cause chaos.
That's funny.
Too soon.
It's what's coming.
Yeah, but there were people that brought puppets, like Muppets, that they were controlling, and security told them to stop.
No.
And then at the end, after the last one, everybody gathered in the courtyard there around the fountain and sang Rainbow Connection with each other.
No.
Yeah. And then everybody thought it's closed, it's good, it's gone. And then the next day they had a cast party thing.
We're not done yet.
And which is funny, they had a cast party. So they put the hedges up so you couldn't get back there. They turned on all the effects through the whole land for the cast party.
No.
So the Christmas shop, the light poles have snow that come out of the top of it. It hasn't been working for years. They turned those on. There was these other things where these bubbles, you've seen the bubbles that look like they're filled with smoke.
Yeah.
They come out of another light pole there. They did all kinds of stuff. So it's cast members. But it was only cast members that work in Hollywood studios, and not even all of them got to go, I think. But I did get to talk to our friend Mark, or on message, Mark Daniel, our friend who's been on Louis the Land Speeder.
One of his favorite attractions, right?
Yeah, and I thanked him because the last time I went on it was with him. He did a secrets thing that he does. So I said, I just thanked him for doing that because that was the last time I got to go on, and he's very upset about it.
Sure.
Because that was one of his favorite things. He was even when he was in his younger days, he played what's the character that walks out in the full costume? He's got the big furry head. Oh. He comes out with the flashlight. And he's like, oh.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I just forgot his name. We're huge fans.
I've seen it twice, right?
I see it. If I could see it. You only seen it twice?
Yeah.
It was a good show.
It's fine. We just don't go to the shows that much.
It was the last thing that Jim Henson worked on.
Yeah.
Which is sad. Why did I just forget that guy's name?
Okay, hold on.
Anyways, he played
Muppet
at one point.
Vision.
Beautiful. People were still in the glasses. The 3D glasses, taking them home with them.
Yeah, they were selling them.
Yeah. Somebody sold a jar of air. Oh, I got this jar of air from there.
Yeah.
Pay $75 for it?
Yeah, it's not super surprising because that's what people did sort of at the Splash Mountain, right? They took water and sold it online. It's like it could be any water, but
I know there's somebody listening right now screaming that Muppet's name.
I know. I'm trying. Let's see
if there's somebody listening. Is there somebody listening?
There is. There's people. Sweetums.
Sweetums. Yes, I knew it was something like that.
Yeah.
Sweetums. Yeah. Sweetums. Yeah. He came out and waved at everybody at the end.
Looking for Bean.
Last show. Yeah. Oh, Bean. And then I saw a video of this lady. She took her son.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they were walking out, a rabbit ran across their path. And the kid was like, look, it's Bean. He's running away. I think the person was like with Jim Henson's daughter.
Sure.
And they're like, oh, it's a. And then somebody said, it must be Jim Henson senpai.
Yeah. Little angel in a bunny rabbit form.
Yeah. He had he had one of those little hobo bags over his arm.
That's right. Hey, wait a second.
Hop it away. It was this Brer Rabbit. That's what it was.
That's right.
He's trying to find a new home. He's like, this place is closing too?
Dang it.
Dang it. I just got everything set up here. It's like, I'll go to the next place. I'll go try Monsters Inc. out in Disneyland. Then he gets out there. Oh, they're closing that too for Avatar.
Right.
Which is funny. They're building Monsters Inc. on the East Coast and getting rid of it on the West Coast.
Yeah.
So then, a little bit. Yeah, they brought out new artwork for Monsters Inc. that's replacing it. It looks like there's a
little different
buildings.
Yeah.
Some
minor differences.
Building the new ride behind all of that stuff.
Yes.
There right now. Yeah. So Harryhausen will be the restaurant, take over Melrose. Nobody knows what's going to take over. I didn't start to say Papa Rizzo's. Because I said Mama Melrose. Let's check it over.
Mamas and the Papas.
Pizza Rizzo.
Yeah.
But the building is still there in the art. And it looks like there's going to be some kind of show in the Muppetvision thing, which I'm wondering, did they just bring over a laugh floor? You think they'll just do that?
They should.
They should.
But then what if they do back over it?
Well, you put something else in there.
Like they did with the Alien Encounter or whatever it's called now, Stitch's Great Escape.
That's true.
It's been sitting for 10 years now, probably.
That's my biggest gripe with Disney is that they close down attractions and then they just leave them abandoned. I mean, Wonders of Life.
Yeah.
Star Cruiser. I mean, they turn that into offices, but
yeah, that's true.
The last of the Star Cruiser like visuals have left. The big truck trailers that had the Star Cruiser logo and stuff on them have been moved. They're gone now. So
it's finally over.
But HouseCon is coming up.
Yeah.
And then celebrating all things Star Cruiser in October. That's where I'll be in October.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be taking my kyber crystals and other stuff to be a vendor there. So there you
go. So other Disney park news, they're talking about closing down part of the railway, right? So it's only going to go between.
Well, they're closing down the station, I think.
Well, they're only going to go back and forth between two
Oh, they're only
areas.
going back and forth?
Yeah. And they're going to turn some of the chairs around so that people can sit a certain way when they're
bother?
I know, it's so silly. I mean, it's something for people to go do because there's things that are going to be closed and they just, make it interesting, I guess. But
yeah, there's so much stuff that's going to be closed. It's like, do you go on a Disney trip or you just wait?
I know. Which that's what I'm kind of hoping people will do in October because we're going, and whether you like it or not, we're going. Sure. But yeah, we saw some more. I don't think we talked about it on this show, but some more drawings for the Piston Peak and how it's going to integrate with things. And there's been some other pictures where they actually put it in the maps, and you can see where it's going to be. So it's interesting, and especially there in front of the Jamboree and all of that, on that part of Frontierland, and you can. There's still that little walkway along the water there, which that was one of our favorite parts to walk through, so that'll still be there.
So they're keeping some water, so that's good.
They're keeping the water.
Well, half of the water.
Yeah. So I was reading something today that they're, been working on Big Thunder Mountain, and some of the things that they're adding in there now are you might be able to see some tracks from vehicles that'll be in Piston Peak.
Oh,
which is interesting.
No.
But they also talked about that you'll be able to walk closer to Big Thunder Mountain too, like on the side of it, and that you're normally, I guess, where there was water before.
Yeah, keep cars out of Big Thunder. Good gracious. I think it's gonna look cool.
Yeah, it'll be cool
and stuff. But I'm sorry, I'm the old man. I still do not want cars in Frontierland. It just annoys me.
I know,
but I'm sure it'll be great.
It'll be cool.
I just hope that you can't see Lightning McQueen or whoever Ka-chow going by if you're standing in front of Haunted Mansion.
Supposedly, it's going to be hidden in a way that you won't see all that, so that'll still keep the magic. And they're pretty good about doing that, so I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
It's not Universal, come on.
I don't know. They've done a great job with Epic Universe.
Yes, I know.
Especially how they keep stuff hidden because of the portals. That sort of hides everything.
Sure. Yeah. So
you don't see like the different lands from different lands.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hopefully I'll get to go when I'm there in October. I gotta see about tickets. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm going to go. The convention is like Thursday through Sunday. Like it ends on Sunday morning. Like it ends on Saturday night, basically. So I'm thinking maybe going to Epic on that Sunday. Like check out of the hotel, go there. Because then I'm moving over, because of the way the planes are, the cheaper flights, I'm moving over to Disney to stay with my points. And on Monday, the only place I could get was Polynesian for some reason.
That's terrible. Well, it's a busy time of the year. I mean, we're going during fall break.
But I was like, Polynesian's available? Oh, well, I guess I'll stay there.
Hey.
So I really want to go to the Epic on Sunday, and then Monday I can just chill at the Polynesian.
Yeah.
Just be like,
ride the monorail if you feel like it.
Yeah. Eat some Dole Whip.
Listen
to the music
of a steel drum band.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably not go in Magic Kingdom because I don't want to pay for it. Especially if I'm paying for Epic. I don't want to. I'm made out of money.
One of the things we're excited about is the new nighttime parade because we love our night, and that will be starting July 20th. Cool. Starlight Night Parade. Yeah. Starlight, I guess, is the name of the parade. Dream the night away. That's it.
See, I would go to if I could just go to that.
I know.
Like if they had like a nighttime ticket,
right?
I'd go to that. Yeah. See that.
I'm excited for it. I'm not crazy about some of the characters because I'm like, these are new, and it's like I was watching before we started. I was watching the Spectral Magic parade, and it's just like that's what I remember. That's what because I didn't grow up with Disney, but when I started going, that was the thing. And they switched back to Main Street Electrical, but that's the one that I remember the most and have the most connection to. And the music, I like the music on it better.
Yeah.
So I'm cautiously optimistic about the new parade because it's a new parade. It's going to be in madness,
Yeah.
But maybe by October they'll have it all figured out and it won't be too crazy. But
yeah, I'm sure.
I'm hoping maybe they'll do, which I don't think they will, but if they did some sort of dessert party or something with it, or if you could package it with the fireworks, so at least you can be guaranteed a spot.
Now, here's the real question for you.
Yes.
Are you going to, because this is something else that just opened.
I won't buy bubble wands with bubble.
No, this is something that's just open too. Are you going to abandon your son and go to the Epcot adults only lounge?
Oh, no. I don't have that kind of money, Ryan. Come on.
Son, just here, sit on this park bench.
No.
We'll be back out in a couple hours.
We have, speaking of Epcot, though, one of the things we haven't really done a whole lot of is just kind of eating around Epcot, and it will be food and wine during that time. So we've talked about it a couple of times of instead of going to Nine Dragons or whatever we want to do, let's go eat at the little booths and, fill up on those things, share those things. And so we're going to try to be a little more, laid back on this one, I think. Not rush around too much. And that's part of it. It's like there's not going to be as much to do in some of these places, but
you're taking the Ryan approach.
But we're going to take it. You spend a lot of money to go do all this stuff, but at the same time, it's like we may just not be able to do much that we want to, anyways. But we'll do a few things.
That's part of the fun for me.
It is
just walking around, taking it all in
for sure. And I think we've gone enough times now that we feel like we could do a couple things and then just chill, so we're looking forward to that part of it.
Cool.
Still planning, still in planning mode and trying to get those things, some of those things scheduled so we can at least have the opportunity to do some things.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
yes,
we need to talk about something that's
do.
Happened today.
Today.
Katrin and I, if you don't know by looking at us, if you're watching on YouTube, which you should be watching on YouTube,
please. Actually, we probably get, on Land Speeder, we get a lot more views on YouTube than we do listens.
Oh,
yeah, which is good.
Yeah, we're old. We're so old. 47.
Yes. Yeah.
We're basically children of the 80s. Born in 70,
for sure.
Late 70s. Children of the 80s. And there was a movie. Because I'm a big Star Wars fan. Katrin loves Star Wars. Yeah. But there was a movie that came out called Spaceballs. It was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Even though when Katrin shows it to his son just sticks his nose up at it.
It was a little rough. Nowadays it doesn't hold up too well. It's hard to watch, but it's got its
still funny. It
still has its funny. You have to love that kind of humor.
Yeah. It was a great movie. Mel Brooks starred one of my favorite actors when he was acting, Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Who retired from acting, but he's coming back. They're doing Spaceballs 2 with Mel Brooks, who's 97 years old or something.
Yeah.
He's reprising his role. Rick Moranis is reprising his role.
Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman's going to come back. I think Bill Pullman's son's going to be in it.
I saw that. Yeah.
And then Kiki Palmer is going to be a new addition. Lewis Pullman, I guess that's his son.
Yeah, I think so. Of course, we won't have John Candy.
Yeah,
it was, and at one time they were talking about Josh Gad being the new. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think it's definite because it wasn't mentioned in the most recent article. So
yeah, I don't want them to if he's in it and he does a different character, but don't make him that character. Just let that character be.
Yeah,
you can't really replace John Candy.
No,
brilliant comedian.
Yeah,
but it's happening. And of course, Joan Rivers won't be in it.
Yes,
either as the C-3PO type person.
Yeah.
I don't know about the princess. Is she still around?
Oh, there shouldn't have been anything else, I don't think. I'm sure she has. It's terrible to say.
But I'm interested to see what they do. Yeah. Because they'll probably, like, the sneak peek, whatever, for it, like, did the scrolling thing, and it listed, like, all these movies that have happened since Spaceballs, like all the Star Wars stuff, all the shows, all the Harry Potters, all the Jurassic Parks. So I'm guessing they're just going to spoof everything. They're just going to have a field day with it, and it's going to be funny. And I can't wait. I forget if they set a release date.
It's 2027 is the goal. So
we're hoping Mel Brooks.
Which, I mean, they could record his parts now.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of it is the mastering of everything and putting it all together.
So will it be on Amazon? It's going to be in. Oh, it's going to be in theaters by Amazon MGM Studios.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so he's going to turn 99 later this month? Wait, what?
That's crazy.
It's untitled right now. But if they go by the movie, what did you say it was going to be? Spaceballs 2 Money.
Search for money, more money. Gosh, I can't think of the name of it. But then I also saw like that it could be the Schwartz Awakens. Is what does it say? It says there's a teaser where you see the broken helmet of Dark Helmet with the phrase "the Schwartz Awakens," and that was certainly a hint that he could return. So maybe that's not necessarily the title, but the whole idea of the movie is to spoof off of Star Wars. And it came out when it came out. I was reading an article. It said that they thought Star Wars was dead. They weren't. They were done with making movies for Star Wars, so they felt like it was okay to make.
Yeah, they spoofed that one. They spoofed Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
What else did they spoof? They spoof anything else in Spaceballs?
And Spaceballs. Yeah, that's right. Alien. Oh man,
there's a lot of good jokes in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite joke from the movie?
Pizza Hut. There's a lot that come to mind that some aren't appropriate.
I always like the jamming of the
I was getting ready to say the jam. Raspberry. And of course, the merchandising. Spaceballs, the toilet paper.
Or they're going light speed and they go to plaid.
The plaid, yeah.
I mean, it's funny, but I'm excited. They're coming. I hope it's good. I hope they keep the just comedy and.
Oh yeah, it'll probably be overboard with jokes, which is kind of the whole deal, right?
There we go.
But yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah. I guess the next thing coming up, we got. As far as movies and stuff, Fantastic Four will be out soon.
Yep. And
there's some TV show, right?
Is
Ironheart?
I was going to say Ironheart. I don't remember when it's coming out. Ironheart. It's had a little bit of blowback, I guess, from it, but I think it'll be good.
Yeah, I feel bad for it because they didn't promote it at all. No. It was like, oh, by the way.
Right. I didn't even know. And then all of a sudden I hear about all the not controversy, but people giving it a hard time. I was like, what is this show? It's June 24th, actually. So it's the first 3 episodes. So it's going up quick. And there's not been a whole lot about it. So it's either not going to be great or maybe it'll be great. And it'll be
the new How to Train Your Dragon live action's coming out.
Yeah.
I've heard it's good, but some of the choices they make you're sort of like, what? But I've heard it's good. Lilo and Stitch came out.
Yeah, I think it did okay. Right?
It did okay. They changed the ending. We won't spoil it here, but anyways, so summer's started. New Phineas and Ferb.
That's right. Yeah.
We've watched a couple of the episodes. It's good.
It's good. It's just same old stuff.
It holds up.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's really good. Something that's not funny, I guess, is Snow White is now on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. I turned it on and my daughter was there and I was like, oh, I don't think she saw Let's keep scrolling. We'll probably watch it at some point since it's on Disney Plus. And we'll all cringe.
Yeah. There's a new Karate Kid movie coming out this year. When is that one coming out? Does it have a date? I don't
know. Sometime soon, I guess, because
I think it's soon. I can.
Are out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see the listings already. Like I can get a ticket right now.
Yeah, I think it's because I saw a clip from it that somebody filmed like in the movie.
Oh no!
I saw a spoiler and I was like, oh.
And maybe this weekend it's coming out.
I've heard it's not that great.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not. It's yeah. That's one that it was great with the characters it had, and the ones that came after the third one were just not great. You know that maybe even the second after third one was okay, but yeah, it started going downhill.
Yeah. Some update from the last show. I think it was on the last show. We found out how much the Galactus popcorn bucket is going to be.
Oh,
and it's going to be the most expensive popcorn bucket they've ever made.
Oh my!
$80.
What in the world? Does it like make the popcorn for you, or what does it do?
It'll be $80. Yeah,
I don't get that.
It's like 17 inches tall, I guess. That's about.
It's over a foot, so
yeah, it's about
almost.
It lights up
almost 2 feet.
But I don't think it makes the popcorn for you.
I mean,
but yeah, $80. And guess what? They will sell out.
Oh yeah. And
I don't know how much the Herbie.
I'm
more interested in the robot one. That one looks cool, but I don't know how much that one is. But $80. Can you believe that?
I can't.
Popcorn bucket.
I can't. I haven't hard enough time with the $20-$30 ones. So.
I know.
It's got to be really cool though.
I guess it's
but
cool
not
looking.
$80 for it.
Yeah, it's cool looking, but the face, it looks. It reminds me. I'd have to look again. Remember, like school, you had to take like first aid or whatever, and you had to do the CPR dummy.
Yeah,
it reminds me of that. The mouth area.
I have to look now because I don't remember. Oh, because it's really plain and I guess like real, but realistic looking too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like somebody's already got the 3D print model of it, so you can just print your own. There you go. It's got some big old ears on it, or whatever you want to call those, horns or
$80. I'm sure you'll be getting
crazy. I will not. $79.95 to be exact. So
with tax.
20 inches wide, so it's wider than it is tall. Like you imagine all these people in the theater and they're sitting there holding, taking up so much room.
Have to buy. I think you have to purchase a seat for it.
A seat, probably so.
If you get this popcorn bucket, you have to purchase an extra seat for it to sit in.
But it lights up, I guess, right?
Yeah, it lights up. $80, though, man.
Oh, the popcorn bucket for Karate Kid Legends is a stack of breakable bricks.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's awesome. It'd be cooler if it was like an ice that you go through.
They showed the Superman popcorn buckets that are coming out. They were okay. One of them is like a popcorn machine, and there's a little tiny Superman beside him shooting lasers through. Laser eyes to it.
It's like, why are we doing this? It's becoming the new sideshow or whatever those figurines are. It's like, now you can buy popcorn buckets. They're not quite as expensive as this sideshow stuff.
I did get the Red Guardian helmet one because I went with my son to the movie, and they were like, "That's cool." So I was like, "Well,"
tried.
Let's get it.
Tried to get it, but it wasn't there. All they had was Snow White and some other ones.
Wow. Anyways, so I think that's it.
I think so.
We'll be at Comicpalooza. Well, I'll be at Comicpalooza. Chris will be at Comicpalooza. Catrid will be in Arkansas. So go see. If you can't go to Comicpalooza, go see Catrid in Arkansas.
I'll be at Stuttgart, Arkansas. You can find me at 2275 North something. No, I don't know. I just made it up.
There we go.
I have a table you can get. autographs and
Catron autograph.
Yeah,
How much is those running these days?
I mean, it's not $80, but
if you bring him a Galactus popcorn bucket, he'll take a picture with you too.
I'll take a picture with you, laugh at you.
No, they have to give you the popcorn bucket.
Oh, they're gonna give it to me. Well, I won't laugh at that.
Yeah, you won't laugh at them. All right. Well, until next time, this has been iamGEEK, and next week will it be back with Living with the Land Speeder?
We'll see. We'll see.
Plan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.